Hurricane Ernesto and possible impacts to Atlantic Canada. That's what we have our attention on right now. We can see a look at parts of Nova Scotia where Peggy's Cove looking majestic as always. And the waves, they might be getting a little bit more intense as this storm comes into the mix. Let's check in with our reporter Nathan Coleman to tee up what we're expecting.
Well, it is just a beautiful calm before the storm here in St. John's as we await the arrival of Ernesto. But locals very weather aware here, very in tune with the forecast. They know it's passing to our south. There's no one out in the grocery stores stocking up or anything. This is nothing more than a typical nor'easter. But still, you do need to prepare yourself for extra rain. There is a rainfall warning in place, and it's going to be coming quickly in those overnight hours, in Monday evening into overnight. There could be a rainfall rate of 20 to 25 millimeters per hour on the Avalon. So when it happens that's fast, that's when you do have to worry about, the potential for some localized flooding. However, it's better that the system is moving that quickly than something that would linger over and dump, enormous amounts of rain. So that's the benefit there, but there is still the potential for some coastal flooding as well, with some large swells, big waves off the Grand Banks, especially on the southeast coast of the Avalon here. So we'll continue to provide updates here. It's going to get a bit breezy here, but for the most part, people soaking in the calm before the storm.
Well, thank you, Nathan. I think you hit it right on the head there, as we're just not quite seeing as intense of impacts as originally forecast, thanks to Hurricane Ernesto tracking a bit further away from the coastal area, so a little further out to sea, but still going to be getting some good rainfall in that area that you're kind of hanging out in, Nathan. 40 to 60 millimeters. Of course, the winds in addition to the waves. Now, we highlighted that it's really going to be overnight tonight into early Tuesday when conditions are at their most intense, with some windy conditions lingering into our Tuesday. Meanwhile, for Monday afternoon, we have a chance for severe thunderstorms in parts of the Maritimes, with already the tropical moisture that moved in earlier on in the day. Ernesto comes through, another round of moisture for Newfoundland, and then another low pressure system, this sluggish bad boy that's been moving in from Ontario and Quebec, dumped a lot of rain in those two provinces, so that's going to make its way into the region for later on our Tuesday. Now, looking at Ontario, many areas after a pretty brutal summer weekend of rainfall, even a tornado south of Kitchener. We are now back to drier conditions, and albeit with some cooler temperatures. Now those will warm back up later into the week. Western Canada, it's been a stormy couple of days for the prairies, and it looks like that will continue. Take a look today, one or two tornadoes, one of the main hazards, with a different couple pockets of potential severe thunderstorm activity for the prairies this afternoon. So even for the Regina area, you can see into the evening, some thunderstorms may be coming into the fold. And as we look into our Tuesday, still some dynamics for stormy weather along these fronts, and much more so late Tuesday evening along the Manitoba-Saskatchewan border. So we'll look out for that into our day for tomorrow. Hot temperatures in the southern prairies, and take a look at Winnipeg's 7-day forecast.